Hey guys, before today's video, I'd like to announce that there is now DPadGamer merch that you can order today. Stuff like t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, and my personal favorite, phone cases. If any of these look appealing, head on over to the DPadGamer shop at designedbyhumans.com by following the link on screen or the top description. It helps support the channel and you can get yourself something nice, so have at it. Now, for the video, we'll be checking out some Easter eggs in The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Starting in Link's house, in the southwestern corner of the room on the wall is Majora's Mask from the game of the same name, which will be relevant later. And as with all paintings and objects on walls, Link could become Flat Stanley and act like he's wearing it, which I think is cool. In the northeastern house in Kakariko Village, there are two pictures that stand out. First is this face of Makar, the lovable little seed bro, and a crayfish, both references to Wind Waker. Also, in Kakariko's milk bar, Makar's violin can be seen, as well as Medli's harp. Nearby, a picture depicts two things. On top of it is what I think is the face of a Loftwing, and below is the abstract art-looking face of an ancient robot, both from Skyward Sword. Now getting a little more involved, like most things, the milk bar has some differences when comparing the Hyrule and Lorule versions. In the Hyrule version, the owner of the bar is a friendly, portly man wearing red. In Lorule, it's a rude, thin man wearing green. While not referred to by name, this duo is likely Talon and Ingo, two characters that first appeared in Ocarina of Time, though even in that they were sort of references to Mario and Luigi, but anyways. The milk bar owner is not the only one that has an opposing Lorule and Hyrule component. The princess, hero, the locations, everything is mirrored. I mean, that is sort of the point of the game, but did you know? The paintings found on the wall actually do too. For example, in Hyrule's milk bar, the little picture of a cow's udders are big and supple. That's gross, but you get the idea. In Lorule, the same picture has them longer and thin. The splash of milk turns into just a drop. In another spot, a nice little white bird turns into an angry black one. And comparing the paintings of the farmstead really highlight Lorule's utter despair. And for some of the paintings that don't actually change, they just swap color palette. I think that's something I really like about this game. Nintendo made sure to reflect Lorule and Hyrule's differences even in paintings that most players would just run right past. So nice. I'd also like to add that the music has Lorule and Hyrule counterparts, specifically the two castle themes. When you reverse Lorule's castle theme, you could hear Hyrule's castle theme come through. Here, have a listen for yourself. Oh, and in the chest shop, there's a picture of a cuckoo which Link can sort of wear, so that's a thing. And I guess it's not really hidden, but the bee man's house is a nice wearable bee on the wall, and the stylish woman's house has some lipstick. You know, so that Link can act like he's wearing lipstick, I guess? Wait, why is she kissing a random wall? I think that's the bigger mystery here. Anyways, speaking of secrets, oh man, that transition was good. In northeastern Lorule, behind a waterfall is a cave. Inside, you'll find a cowardly Hinox who does not want to be hurt. He'll even pay Link 5 rupees to go away. And if you don't, he'll keep raising the amount until he gets angry with you. If you agree to leave him alone before that, he'll say, "Please don't tell anybody I paid you off. I have a reputation to protect. Let's keep this a secret to everybody." As it happens, this is a nod to the first Legend of Zelda game where a secret moblin could be found with the text, "It's a secret to everybody." Not sure why he was yelling. I guess it was memorable because Nintendo made sure to include references to it in a large number of Zelda games. And staying on the topic of Legend of Zelda references, the lakeside item seller in Lorule has some interesting dialogue. "Some believe that chanting the words Elu Netumas Yub is the key to being saved." I don't actually know how you're supposed to say that backwards phrase, but when you reverse it, it just says, "Buy something, will ya?" Which is something that the merchants in the original Legend of Zelda games would say. Also, it's interesting that he brings up the Mai-Mais because it turns out that's what I was about to talk about. What a coincidence. It's almost as if this whole video is scripted. But in this game, there are 100 Mai-Mai children scattered around the world who must be rescued and returned to their giant squid mother. For this, Link is rewarded with better items, culminating in a great spin attack after saving all 100. Only after buying all your items from Ravio and then upgrading them via the Mai-Mai mother does something interesting happen. Talk to the mother, then Ravio, then back to the mother. She'll say how you just came in time, and it's a bit sudden, but she must bid you a farewell. She'll ask the hero's name, and then wish him farewell. Guess that makes sense. Upon leaving the cave, there'll be a glow of light at the entrance, and upon re-entering, Link will find a single Mai-Mai left behind. I am the 72nd Maiamai you saved. Thanks for all your help. It's interesting that they chose the 72nd Maiamai to stay behind, but I'm assuming it's another reference to Majora's Mask. 72nd Squid Kid, 72 hours left before the destruction of Termina. I feel like it's not too much of a stretch to make that connection. Now I know this video is about Easter eggs, but here's a fun fact, because why not? What you might not know is that Nintendo had to use a neat trick to achieve this top-down perspective. At New York Comic Con back in 2013, Zelda producer Eiji Aonuma gave a neat glimpse behind the scenes. He explained that to replicate A Link to the Past's top-down perspective with the 3D world, you have to show either more of the front or back of things.
But when you actually make that into real 3D, that becomes kind of exaggerated, and as you can see, everything's a bit slanted. So here's the actual game, an image from the actual game. So everything is kind of leaning backward. The rupees as well. But this was the kind of thing that we had to do a lot of in order to try to recreate that.
I think that's pretty neato. At this point, it's not an Easter egg, but I can't not mention and show that cuckoos, upon being attacked, will swarm Link. I give this game's cuckoo swarm a 6 out of 10. Not enough terror. Also, I'm sure I'll be accused of forgetting this if I don't mention it, so Ravio's outfit is actually a reference to Link becoming a pink bunny when visiting the Dark World from Link to the Past for the first time. Finally, I don't know if everybody knows this, but who cares? I think it's really funny. Those sand enemies in Hyrule Desert named Geldman have returned from Link to the Past. In this game, you have the Sand Rod, which raises pillars of sand from the ground. Using it on the Geldman will pop them up, revealing that they have a six-pack and are wearing a Speedo. Yeah, that's not something you can unsee, so I'll leave it there for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day with that thought in mind.
One step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step, and then again, let's do the Mario all together now.